In this presentation, we will be talking about mission-critical networks used on air and spacecraft, also applicable to satellites, ships, submarines, and others. New standards for time-critical networks emerged. The Navy requested for U.S.-based time-triggered Ethernet solutions in Topic N221-080. LeWiz Communications is an awardee. LeWiz has two focus areas: mission-critical networks and radiation-hardened chips. With mission-critical networks, we worked on several Phase 2s, 3 from NASA and 1 from the Navy, developing complete end-to-end networks based on time-triggered Ethernet and time-sensitive network standards. With rad-hard chips, we develop SoC chip for time-critical network and rad-hard FPGA chip. Both are Navy contracts. Related to these, we also have a large contract from a Tier 1 commercial storage company, completed and released to GitHub. LeWiz was granted 3 patents in chip architecture and electronic module design. We also chair SAE International's Avionic Network Group, establishing international standards for high performance, low latency, deterministic, interoperable aerospace networks. From our knowledge, we are the only U.S.-based organization that can offer end-to-end network solution that has high performance, low latency, with interoperability for backward compatibility and interoperability even with legacy network, such as MIL STD 1553. Analog Devices provides very few licenses for our HFPGA. We are one of them. We were selected by DARPA for high-performance networking, spearheading the Electronic Resurgence Initiative. We're proud to see that our technology is being infused into NASA's actual mission for space exploration. Today, our products have been production deployed and live transactions daily. In 2022, the Navy challenges the Defense Industrial Base to provide TTE/IP block for real-time control in next-generation aviation. We offered more than this today. Supporting 2 modern avionic networks, time-triggered Ethernet and time-sensitive networks. This requirement is driven by the very popular, omnipresent, open architecture Ethernet that every developer knows and loves. But its non-deterministic delivery is not guaranteed, not fault-tolerant, thus not suitable for time-critical use on aerospace platforms, which for the Navy includes hypersonics and weapon systems, among others. Without this, platforms require multiple networks on board. More size, weight, power, cost, complexity in field deployment and support. New open standards such as TTE overcome these problems. TTE has been proven in aerospace, used by NASA, Boeing, Airbus, and others. However, TTE is only offered by a foreign company. The Navy needs U.S. solutions, including U.S. design, fab, and manufacture. In addition, the Navy has a set of additional requirements which will be covered later. There are several requirements, but the most important ones are compliant to SAE 6802 standard. We do more than this. Time-critical network is required by NASA, NavAir, where the topic originated, and just about anyone making aerospace platforms. Examples include the primes such as SpaceX, Blue Origin, Boeing, Airbus, etc. Time-critical networks enable platform to implement one network for all its network requirements, better for SWaP-C. It supports time-critical traffic as well as rate-controlled and best effort. It is fault-tolerant, deterministic, low latency, open architecture, and guaranteed on-time data delivery. In performance, we offer at least 10 times speed improvement over Navy requirements. In addition, the fault tolerant is suitable even for deep space or strategic applications. Sensor applications can achieve single chip solution. We do not just offer a point solution, not just an IP core. We offer complete end-to-end solution. That means from endpoint devices, such as sensors, to network switch/router, to gateway that enables inter-network interoperability, forward compatibility, and complete software stack to implement your network on board. Others cannot. As mentioned with the Navy, we're developing a system on chip capable of triple plane fault tolerant. A simplified diagram of it is shown with the CPU subsystem, time-critical Ethernet subsystem, and peripherals. The SoC is enhanced with high-performance data mover channels. For data-intensive applications, this significantly offloads the processor. We validated this device in hardware and live transferred hundreds of megabytes of video live data through it. Come see our demo. I will cover two areas of status. One is end-to-end solution development, while the other is SoC chip. In end-to-end solution, it's fully functional. Hardware and software are available and ready to integrate and test with your platforms today. Funded by 3 NASA Phase 2s, we developed a complete solution, not just a chip or IP core. Next is status of the SoC device. A mock tape-out was completed in April 2025. The chip included several backup plans. We are waiting for the fab shuttle to tape out. Then, after fab and assembly, we will validate the device. Funding is fully available for tape-out. The Navy is working on funding the validation phase. We own 100% of the IP in this chip, in addition to software. Our implementation is compatible with international standards such as AS6802, but also AS6675 aerospace. Future-proof your investment and enabling interoperability across standards, a unique capability of our solution. It is also compatible with open architecture standards such as AXI, Stream Buses, RISC-V, and Ethernet open architecture. Yet, we make it scalable to 100 gigabits per second performance. This is significant. If you install cables on the platform, it's difficult to change out. With this, you will be able to scale without changing your installed infrastructure. We not only meet the Navy requirements, but offer beyond endpoint with smart capabilities, while being able to negotiate and synchronize timing in time-critical networks. We did a fantastic job in developing the solution. We tested for compatibility and proved the reliability. We will do more test and demo with the Navy and NASA. We would like to obtain transition advocate from other Navy offices, Air Space Force, Missile Defense, and others. This technology can benefit hypersonic systems, weapons, ships, drones, submarines, satellites, etc. Its application is really limitless. We're ready to integrate with your platform and support you. The DoD is our primary sector to target. The solution is also useful to other U.S. government entities, such as NASA. In the commercial sector, we see the prime contractors as potential customers, and the providers of subsystems to these prime contractors. Existing platforms can also benefit. In future platforms, such as advanced, Modern networks offer more capabilities. Examples of these are high-resolution radar, imaging, etc. Our revenue can be realized from services, chips, and electronic module sales. For our potential partners, we offer a deep bag of technology and expertise in these two areas: mission-critical networks and rad-hard electronics. We look for partnerships in the primes, government R&D, chip manufacturers, and others in commercial aerospace platforms. Our work goes beyond previous generations of avionic networks such as MIL 1553 or 1394, which are deployed in advanced jets. We have the solution. We challenge you to challenge us. Since the inception of the company, LeWiz has delivered what others cannot. We are at major conferences, standard organizations for mission-critical applications and rad-hard systems. Come discuss with us and see our demo. Communicate with us directly, or on LinkedIn, GitHub, etc. Challenge us to do the impossible. We will excel and make you a happy customer.